before it comes to experts' presentation, I would like to summarize the key points presented earlier, in terms of the 4 cases, So first of all, my respect to the panel of judges, my respect to workers, national and international guests participating in today's People's Tribunal on Living Wages. So after having heard the issue presented by the workers, I would like to give key remarks as follows. First, I would like to talk on the first case, Madam Hiệp Cầm Hua, who is working for Grand Twin International, located in Cham Chau district, Dang Cao, Khan Dang Cao, Phnom Penh. As we already heard that Ms. Hiệp Cầm Hua stressed that her basic wage is $66 per month, but her expenses to support her daily living and family, she has to spend up to $180 and $185 per month, and she need to spend very little, as she mentioned that she would spend more on everything she need to save for daily expenses. Otherwise, also she needs to work overtime to have extra money to support their living, because she has one son and one husband who is the construction workers, who has the irregular job and who gets only $30 to $40 per month. And also, when she works overtime during the normal day and even during holiday, cannot support to her expenses. If we compare to the basic wages, only $66, but she spends $180 to $185 per month. So if we look at the gap, we can see 3 times different. So her effort to work overtime could not meet her needs. Therefore she needs to take loans in order to meet the demand and the need. This is what she mentioned this morning. And this condition does not happen with Ms. Hiệp Cầm Hua. Actually, we can see that other workers also are facing in this kind of challenges. And I would like to raise the key issue mentioned as well. We could see that because of the low wages, they need to eat cheap food. They spend only $1,000 or $1,500 on the food. So the question is, what food they get? As we can see from the video clip, they buy the food at the pavement, and normally the food is not hygiene and does not have enough nutrition to support them to work full day. Because of the low wages, they have to rent one small room to live together for 4 or 5 persons in one single room. And as Mr. Sikadu, from Sikadu, Mr. Pekadei, it is very difficult to live together, to pack together in one single room. They have to have their luggages, they need to cook in the room, they need to sleep in the room, eat in the room, everything, and the atmosphere there is stuffy. If we look at the condition of the room, some room does not have enough sunlight because the way they build the room is only just to have more rooms to pay to get more money. The landlord never consider on the living condition, and some rented room do not have enough toilet. They need to use shared toilet, so they have to wait in order to use the toilet. They need to spend time waiting. They cannot go to sleep on time, and they have to get up early. One more thing, if those people do not rent rooms, they have to spend time traveling. As we can see in the video clip, they can packed in the tourist van, in the van or in the vehicle. Sometimes they would take the roof of the van, otherwise they can take a Korean truck, small truck. They have to pack 40 to 50 persons, and we have heard that we have heard about the traffic accident about that. And one more thing, because of the low wage, they have to work overtime. They are forced to work overtime even though they do not want to. Even though they have a problem with their health, they need to. They are forced to work overtime to get extra money because of the low basic wage. They need to work many hours in an environment, which we can see that the way the building is built does not comply with the standard, does not have safety equipment. We could see that does not have enough ventilation, enough light, and even the atmosphere in the building, the heat, too much heat, too much stuffy, and including the particles, the dust, chemical substances from the cloth. It may affect the health of the worker, and all these that make workers become weaker and weaker. As we could see, the factories now becoming it's expanding, the number of factories. And however, we can see in 2010, 2011, workers started to fan Madame Suzukanti from Nipton. Already pointed out this point. Another serious issue which I would like to raise in front of the panel, the judges and ladies and gentlemen, we could see that workers in Cambodia, we have around 450 and 500,000 workers working in around 500 factories, and among all of them we have 90 to 95% women worker, aging from 18 to 45 years old. We can say that this age group is the reproductive age. Therefore, at this age, the question is that when their health deteriorates, and when they get married, and when they bear offspring, the question is that whether their offspring, the children, are healthy, are healthy enough, and if we have many children with weak physical strength, with low ability, so what effect, what impact we have on the society? This is a question. So what impact on the society if this condition still continues? One more thing I would like to point out on the loan. As the workers mentioned that because of the low wage, they have to take loan with high interest. as mentioned by one worker, Kim Hua, mentioned that they need to take loan $50, I'm sorry, and they have to pay $10 interest per month. The question is, how can she return the money if she can earn just to meet the demand, her need? What about when she gets sick? And what about when her son gets sick or her husband gets sick? How can she get the money for the treatment? So, if she herself gets sick, how can she get the money to support the family? So this is the concern of every workers who are in this kind of condition. One more point is on education. Kim Hua mentioned that she is very concerned her single son, 2, she does not have any money for her son's education, so she cannot support her son to get enough education. If all workers cannot go to school, cannot have access to the education, what impact on the society we have if our human resources cannot have access to education? In addition, I would like to please look at the case presented by one unionist from MNV Force Branch, Ms. Nguyen Hua. She mentioned on the utility of fixed duration contract. We can see that the factory used this, 90%, only 10% has the unlimited duration contract. And I would like to point out that the fixed duration contract, we have 2 months when workers come to work. As the first 2 months, workers receive only 56 USD, and then they would renew another 3 months by giving 66 USD. After they renew until 12 months, the factory will terminate the contract and then ask the workers to quit 1 week or 2 weeks, and then they try to recall the workers and start the new 2 months again, and then with 61 USD again. So the workers would have to renew the 2 month contract again and again, even they have worked in the factory for many years. Therefore, the legal benefit that they have, they cannot have the benefit. For example, the maternity leave, the 50% wage, and seniority bonus. They cannot have access to get these because of the short term contract. And I would like to tell that actually the employers have the will to use short-term contract to avoid responsibility and to avoid giving benefits to workers. And actually not only MNV and Blossom, almost all factories in Cambodia are using fixed duration contract, and utilizing fixed duration contract is a barrier, a burden of complaint and participation into union movement. So what can union do? So if workers have fixed duration contract, workers dare not join the union, and they have to listen to the employees, because they are afraid that their contract would be terminated by the employers. This is the key point. Should a term contract cause the loss of basic rights, especially the right to complain, the right to negotiate, and the right to participate in union movement. One more thing, which is even worse, as Sikadu has mentioned, when we see the condition, the union try to demand by holding strikes to demand minimum wages, but as a result, as we could see, the factory dismissed the activists and complained to the court. As we have heard that so far we have workers, around 100 workers could not go back to their factories, and the reason of dismissal is about excitement to and because of the fixed duration contract. So the question, what is the role of the union? The union is meant to protect the interest benefit of workers, but we, the activists, have been accused of incitement. Therefore, in order to address the issue I mentioned about, and then also to maintain the government sector, which is contributing to 80% of the national growth, as well as to maintain the interests of all stakeholders. I believe all stakeholders must do something to provide living wage to our workers as a human. And second, all stakeholders, please intervene the employers not to use fixed duration contract, which is the barriers, the burden for participation, as well as the cost of the loss of benefit. And I would like to request to the market as well as the buyers, please put pressure on employers to agree to work with the union to achieve collective bargaining agreement, to improve bad working condition, and to enhance the workers' benefit, and to ensure that workers receive living wage.
Thank you.